Welcome to Psychwalker Studios. My name is Jake. I'm a PhD student in clinical psychology and lifelong fan of LEGO Star Wars. In this video, I will be reviewing set number 75435, the Battle of Felucia Separatist MTT. This set contains 976 pieces, 12 minifigures, retails for $160, and was included in the controversial August 2025 wave of releases. Controversial mainly because of the prices, but also the scale and quality we received with this wave. This is the first MTT we've gotten in over a decade, and later in the video, I will be comparing this set to my 2014 MTT. But without further ado, let's take a closer look at what we get with this set, starting with the minifigures. First, we get brand new commando droids, and I gotta say, I actually really love these. People have complained about the color, but commando droids and their color within the Star Wars canon often shifts tones. Sometimes they appear more metallic gray like we see here, and sometimes, like in the Clone Wars, they're a bit more brown. Regardless, I think they look really cool. Next, we have the MTT pilot droid, which is just a normal battle droid with the blue torso like we've seen before. Nothing crazy going on here, but I do dig the blue color on these guys. Next, we have what has been a major point of contention within the set. Not the battle droids themselves, but the quantity of them that we get here, and I will go into that later in the video, but we do get 6 battle droids. Next, we have a new Ayla Secura, and there are some minor changes from the previous 2017 version of this character. We get a brand new torso and leg print. I really like the figure, and to be honest, have no issues with it. The added gold color detailing on the torso and leg print is nice, and as always, the Leku mold looks fantastic and really helps this figure stand out as one of the better and more unique Jedi we get. Lastly, we get the long-awaited and highly controversial Commander Bly minifigure, and look, I'm not going to be an echo chamber of hate for this figure because in my opinion, there's a lot to like about it. Sure, I would have loved a waist cape, and the colors are not exactly accurate. For example, the gray area on the midsection of the helmet should be yellow, and certain yellow sections on the figure should be swapped with the yellowish brown color we see on the fig. It's not perfect, and the mistakes do seem a bit lazy, but when I see this figure, I see Commander Bly, I see a nice updated plastic pauldron, I see a sweet visor piece, and I see good detailing in the printing. Now on to the set itself, the 2025 Separatist MTT. First impressions, I really dig the color on this set. I'm a sucker for blue, so that makes sense, but it's also unique from the former MTT, so that's great. But what's not great is the scale of this set, especially given its $160 price point. That and the fact that because of this, we can only fit 6 battle droids in the set are really my 2 main complaints, but they carry a lot of weight because the price and the fact that every other playscale MTT has not only been bigger in scale, but also has had a much better value. I'll touch on that more shortly, but let's take a look at the play features first. First, we get these stud shooters. As always, watch out for the eyes. Then we have different compartments which open up to reveal various areas of the interior of the set, like the weapons stand. We also get a closer look at the droid carrier section. The set also includes a STAP, which we've seen in the 2024 Clone and Droid Battle Pack, and it's slick. I think it looks really great. Then we have an area on the back of the set that opens up to reveal a nice amount of interior space as well, and this space is designed to hold the STAP speeder, and it fits nicely there. Then underneath the set, we can see the black wheels, which can be used to mobilize and roll the set around. Then we have another area on top of the set which holds the MTT pilot droid, and you do have to position him a bit oddly to get it to close correctly, but it does fit, so you can have him pilot the MTT. Now on to the main feature of the set, the droid carrier mechanism, and this thing is sick. Not the set overall, but the design and techniques used here are so satisfying to put together, and then of course seeing the carrier drop down accurately as it does on screen. Using the rotator mechanism on top of the set, it releases the carrier and reels it back in, while also closing the door via a chain piece which links the door to the rotator. Brilliant design here. As cool as this design is, we do only get space for 6 battle droids, which mind you are very closely crammed together in this set. They attach via the stud on the back of the torso piece and are bunched together. Although the design is great, the scaling again is so off, especially given this set cost $160, and in the past we've gotten a cheaper MTT that contained 16 battle droids and was much larger. Even given inflation, this new set is not worth the price point by any regard in my opinion. Speaking of older MTTs, here is a side-by-side comparison of the 2014 MTT. Keep in mind the 2014 2014 MTT was scaled down significantly from the 2007 MTT, and many people had a big issue with it, and now the 2025 MTT is scaled down even more. However, one major upgrade on the 2025 MTT is the carrier release mechanism. As you can see with the 2014 MTT, it just releases straight out and back in without dropping down or closing the doors. With the new MTT, it drops down accurately and closes the door via the chain mechanism, which despite its many downgrades is an upgrade from the 2014 set. So overall, the 2025 set has great play features with many different areas to access the interior. The design is aesthetically very pleasing. I like the colors. There are some great minifigures. However, the scaling is inexcusable at this price point, and although I don't hate the Bly figure, I believe again there's no room for error when charging $160 for a set at this scale and this piece count. So yes, I am a bit mixed on this set overall, but given the price point and the issues I've just mentioned, while also factoring in what I do like about this set, overall I am going to give it a 6.5 out of 10. The question is, what do you think of the set? Do you own the set? If not, is it something that you're interested in buying? Regardless, let me know your thoughts. Feel free to give this video a like and to subscribe to the channel. Thanks for stopping by Psychwalker Studios, and until next time, keep collecting, care for your mind, and may the force be with you.